process. The second step that we need to go over is under website. Okay, and I'm going to be showing you today how to build a website that is going to generate real business. All right, I know that a lot of you out there have had websites in the past that just didn't generate leads. So again, something that I want to show you is one, how to build a website that will generate leads and could generate 10, 20, 30, 40, 100% more leads than any one of your websites have ever generated in the past. Now again, this is just concept ideas. You might not take every one of these pieces that I'm going to be going over today, but again, start thinking about them, taking notes as to developing them. You don't have to do all of this at one time. Okay, so again, remember, I'm recording this webinar. I'm going to have this online available to everybody that actually came to the webinar. So just remember that everything here, it can go into stages. Okay, so again, what I'm going to show you is kind of a best case scenario of things that I recommend in doing and building and marketing your website. And again, you'll have to determine which ones are important to you for your marketing efforts for 2011. All right. Now, by clicking on the website tab up top, you'll see here that I have multiple websites that I've already created in the system. You'll see that I have a new website tab here to the right that I'm going to click on to create my new website and get started developing it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on New Website tab. And the first thing that I want you to remember for the future is that I highly recommend you having your own domain name for your website or websites. Okay, a domain name might be your name. A domain name might be your market name, right? So again, I've got an agent here that has myrealestater.com. Okay, her mobile website is myrealestater.com/m. All right, so those are some website domain names. Another domain name might be Fairfield-real estate or real-estate.com. Okay, and this is more of an actual stealth-driven website that's all focused on the Fairfield market. Right, so again, gives you the ability to see, very focused on Fairfield real estate. It's not driving just about the agent. It's really focused on the individual market. We'll be going over a little bit that as well today. But again, what I really want you to start thinking about is what would your domain name be and how are you going to get that domain? Well, one, if you don't have a domain name, you can click on here to learn how to register. You'll see that we have a link that will log you right over to GoDaddy.com, and this is where you can register a new domain name. Domain names might cost between $7 to $12 a year, and again, this is a huge investment. Why? When you're search engine optimizing your website, it is virtually impossible to search engine optimize a subdomain name. So again, when you're building and optimizing your website for the search engines, one of the key things, you're building this website, it becomes a very, very valuable tool to you. So you want to make sure that you're setting it up with its own unique domain name. And then I'm going to show you how you can start to grow that organic search results in Google, MSN, and Yahoo just here in a little bit, and give you kind of a three-part process to optimizing your website for the search engines. Now, if you have your own domain name already, you can simply just type in your domain name here. Okay, so this might be www.keithcraig.com. Now, I recommend that you make the www dot the primary in your domain, okay? And that's something that we'll be going over here in just a little bit, but that's a key factor here. Now, okay, so this is where you put your domain. Now, if you have a domain and you need to transfer your domain from your existing provider, which means that you want to tell that your website where its new home is. Okay, basically, these are instructions that will tell you step by step how to transfer your domain from one website provider to another. So say I have a Z57 website or an advanced access website or 100 other website solution providers out there. And I need to say, okay, my new home is at netaspects, right? So again, one thing you're going to need to know is what your new name servers are. ns1.netaspects.com, ns2.netaspects.com. Now, if you're having problems with this, please don't hesitate to call support for instructions on how to get your domain name transferred, okay? That's, again, very important in the first step process. Now, I do not want you to start developing search engine optimizing your website until you have actually got your domain actually transferred. And I don't really want you to start building on your website until you have that actual domain transferred. Again, the reason is that you need to get that domain transferred as one of the first steps in implementing your site. Okay, so again, extremely important. I can't express to you how important that is. Now, you'll also notice that we have some site titles and site descriptions here. So again, these are areas that I want you to put some emphasis on. These are some forms areas that you can put titles and meta tags in. So this might be something like Napa real estate. Now, I want you to start thinking about descriptions. Search for Napa real estate, right? Napa homes for sale. And again, when you're coming up with keyword terms, you always want to remember that what are the consumers going to type into the search engine to get their results? And that's where you want to be based upon your key market that you're focusing in on, all right? This could be a neighborhood. It could be a town, it could be a city, it could be a town focused on specific market criteria such as foreclosures, bank-owned property, it could be homes for sale, it could be property management, it could be Tahoe rentals. So there's a lot of different keywords that you need to start thinking about is what is my marketing, what kind of consumer am I trying to locate and drive back to my website. So again, that's something, again, though, at any time I'm going to show you how to go back and modify any of these things that we're going over. Now you'll see here as we scroll down, you'll see I need to select a design, okay? And these are different designs. One, we have designs that you can pick by color. So maybe I'm looking for a black and gray, blues, earth tones, greens, reds, yellow and gold. So there's different color options to choose from. And then you're going to see also by template name. All right, so there we have what is called the showcase. I really like the showcase functionality. I love the flexibility of the showcase. One, it gives you the flexibility to have a lot of navigation items in the top level of navigation. It's extremely flexible as far as in its optimization and placing different widgets and scripts on the site. And I'm going to be going over that. We also have the marquee, which is again a very flexible design. There's still not a lot of color options in the marquee that are available. You'll see that we'll constantly be adding new designs and new color options that will come up available. The espresso is probably has the most color options available right now, with over 101 different color options to choose from. Again, very, very flexible design. It has approximately 5 top-level navigation items to choose from. The Savannah here is another design to choose from. A very, very attractive design. This is the Savannah here under myrealestater.com that this agent actually used in setting up her website. You can see here that for one, she has the quick search right on the home page. I'm going to be showing you how to set that up. She's marketing her mobile website in front here. Again, this is something I think extremely important to the future. We have 4 billion cell phone connections. You know, the Verizon has now added the iPhone to their list of phones, and from what I hear, they're selling them like hotcakes. They think they're going to sell 10 million phones this year through Verizon, the iPhone. So again, more and more people are having access to these very powerful phones with internet and the ability to do things online. So I can't express to you how important it is to start marketing your mobile website in your marketing initiatives going forward. This is integrating the interactive map here. Also integrating featured listings on your website is a great way from a social media, from a search engine optimization sector and social media side as well. The reason is that you'll notice that when you go to this website, you'll see that this agent has integrated share this on every single listing. This is a phenomenal tool that I'm going to be showing you how to set up on your website that gives your consumers the ability to share this listing with their social network and other web components such as blogs and Facebook and Twitter and Google Buzz. So again, this is something that I'm going to want you to start thinking about integrating. I'm going to show you today how to do. So we're going to go ahead and drive back now. Let's go ahead and let me show you design. I'm going to go ahead and select here, for one, the showcase. And I'm going to go ahead and select the red and black because those are the netaspects colors that we typically use in our company site. So I'm going to go ahead and build the design there. And you'll see here, create website. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and left click my mouse onto here. Now, this is a page that you'll see, one, I've already created some templates here for you to use. One is the agent template. Now, there also might be something where you're seeing on this page, which is an actual template builder, okay? And that's a tool that will allow you to build your own template and unique pages. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the real estate agent template and start building off of that. And you'll see here that basically you have now view revision, edit revision, or publish revision. Well, something you have to do before your site is actually live is actually, one, publish it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on publish and click on publish. And now my website is actually live. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the link here, and you can see that my logo has been uploaded. It's built out a standard navigation for me and some standard content. It's integrated the property search onto my website. It's integrated the